Hey, I'm Grant, and welcome back to what is likely the last episode of Dead Rising Chop to Drop. So I'm actually on the menu to start this because I unlocked a new game mode, I guess you would call it, at the end of Overtime mode. And it's not part of the actual game itself, it's under extras, so I just want to kind of show that off that this is just kind of weird. I don't know if this is a separate save profile or how they're going to manage that. But I think it's just like random little tasks and scenarios. Which is kind of cool. I mean, I always thought that Dead Rising should do more stuff like this because they build this awesome sandbox. It'd be cool for them to kind of try other things out. So yeah, see, some of these are what I was talking about where some are very straightforward and not even that interesting. And I think later on there's other ones that are a lot more involved. I think literally clear it out and they just time you. I really don't even know what to say unless there's like I don't know. Is there more to this? Like, I could see how if you were really into this game, you'd want to like optimize this. They give you this battle axe. In theory, if you get that little prompt to spin, I don't know how you trigger it, then this would be a breeze. And I guess you're just meant to like repeat it. So I'm just gonna go through these. I don't know if I'm gonna show them all or if I'm going to just do live commentary because I really don't know what these are going to be like. I want to talk more, but it's really hard because every time I push a button, it's just like kind of weird. Okay, interesting. So I just need to go and I guess knock out these zombies. Do I have to hit them all, or am I just killing these? This is weird. I do like that they actually use this though, because I was not able to show this off in the main game because I did not want to get captured by the cult. So I think I'm just meant to kill them, or was I meant to like knock them all down in one go? I think I'm supposed to kill them. That was interesting. So what I did there is I shook the Wiimote instead of actually. Okay. What exactly am I doing? Because I have no health, so I guess they just give you a random save profile. I think I'm killing it, but all I have is a soccer ball, and there's no like trick to this. Huh. I can spit. I guess I never really tried that. This mission sucks. I'm just gonna be honest. I get what they're trying to get at, but I keep losing the ball in the darkness here. Or like these zombies just kind of block me. Come on. I'm guessing if you wanted to do this perfectly, you need to like catch the ball on the rebound. Okay, that was a dumb mission. I don't know why. Oh, beef? Yeah, thanks. I don't even know what to say. I'm hoping this is good enough to actually put up as an episode because I very purposefully did not go out and look up these before I started. The fact that they have Frank wearing a different outfit each time, I think that is a kind of a cool little nod. You know, it's a little gimmick, so I guess I just drive around. See, I know they have some good ones here, like actually interesting parts of the missions, but then they have these like weird little dumb ones. Like, in a way, this is kind of interesting because there's no pressure of, like, the time limit, or maybe they just felt that these are scenarios that you didn't get a chance to have in the main game. Like, maybe the soccer ball really just wasn't that good, so they wanted to give you a little area where you can kind of really mess around. I'm actually off today. It's Memorial Day. I very specifically waited to film this until I had my day off so I could just sit down and get it all done. And I'm trying to debate what I want to do next. Originally, I kind of wanted to go into some horror games, because that just seems kind of fitting with Dead Rising being a horror game. Oh, my car's like dying. But I feel like that's something so many small YouTubers do, is they just go like, oh, I'm going to play indie horror. And I don't know, part of me is torn because I actually do really like horror games. I have a whole history of playing them. And I never liked the fact that there was just no, I don't know, community behind that, because none of my friends play horror games. At all. Like, the closest they would play is probably Dead Rising, and I don't consider Dead Rising to be that scary, personally. But there's so many games I've loved, and they just all end up being horror games. Like Amnesia, amazing. One of my favorite ones ever is this free game out on Steam called Cry of Fear. It was a Half-Life 2 mod, and it's not a good game, but something about it was just like, dude had a great vision. And I feel like I would like to do that for the channel, and I actually did a test. I played a game called VHS. I never put out the video. It's actually kind of hard. It's very hard to play those games. And I think ultimately what I need to do is I need to answer this kind of question of what do I want to do and what's the purpose of these Let's Plays. Like I talked before that, one of the issues is, am I just showing off this game, or is it going to be about me and my experience playing it? And that's not an easy question because you can't really do both. I think what they're getting at with the fact that you have all those books is what's really happening is you have all the martial arts skill moves. I'm gonna have to kill 50 of these zombies. Come on. There must be some way to trigger a lot of these inputs. Like, oh, if there's some way I can get, say, the neck twist every single time, that would really speed this up. If this was actually Dead Rising 1, I would know how to do this. This mission sucks. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these missions are kind of stupid. I think they would make you a better player, if that makes sense. Like, that's what I kind of like when games do these little missions to teach you things. It reminds me of an Assassin's Creed. They always had these awesome side missions that were really interesting and fun, and they taught you how to kind of properly play in that sandbox. Like, I think very specifically of Revelations, the one that had the custom bombs you could make. And it's like, man, this system's like so in-depth and actually really useful. But the issue with those games is, by the time you unlock those and can play them, you've basically beaten the game. It's like here, if you never had the chance to actually try out all these moves, now you do. Finally, it's over. This entire mode just feels like a private server, or like, it feels like I'm playing someone else's modded game, because it's just so kind of weird. See, Second Amendment, that's the other version of Odd Jobs. It's like, for some reason they separated it, I don't know why. So like, there's Odd Jobs, which are all these, but then there's also Second Amendment, which is separate, I guess? Hold on. This is just the Joe the Cop mission. Why? What would be the point of having this in this area? Like, why would they not just put it in the main game? There must be some reason behind that. Oh, see, I'm guessing this is because they probably can't render all this and there, so this way they can actually block you off. But they could easily do that in like a cutscene or something. They did before with, say, the Isbilla fight, where they just had a bunch of other stuff show up. Is that okay? So that none of them can die? I really hope I can get enough footage out of this episode, because it's just so hard. Like, this is it has been to do commentary, just because I have to keep stopping and starting because the game is just weird. Like, it'll ask me these really random little questions, or all of a sudden this is incredibly hard. Or like, why? I don't understand. Like, I guess they don't have the main model for her. So it's really just beat one Joe zombie and that's it? What do I do? Oh, okay. Were you there the whole time, or did this just like pop in? Come on, there we go. So there's gonna be another one now, somewhere. There we go, okay. I guess there's 5 of them. I probably don't have bullets for all of them. So I probably should be stunning her enough so that I can go up with my bat. Oh, damn it, I really was hoping I could home run her and just see the giant zombie go flying. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill one. Oh, no, it's the last one. I should be okay if I don't miss any of these bullets. Period. Pop. Okay. Rank B. I mean, I guess you can do that faster. That seems to be like I was doing optimal damage. The only thing I can think of is just knowing to turn faster so that it appears. 1 cabbage. Nice. I'm trying to debate which ones I actually want to do, because I don't think I have to do all of them now that I unlocked the other mode. So just, I guess this is just staying alive. I actually tried to look a little bit into what this mode was, and there's like no info out there on this game, especially this stuff. Oh yes, yes, this is what I came for. I want missions like this. I just saw the photo and I didn't even read the description. So I don't even think they scaled up the zombies, they scaled down Frank. Seriously, this feels like a mod. Like something a bunch of people just did randomly on a weekend. I have not played a ton of TF2 on PC, but it reminds me of that, like just all these random like one-off little maps people would make. It's like, oh, it's like their apartment or just ripped from another game. See, why can't they do more missions like this? Like this is actually kind of inspired. I guess really all it is it's just a visual gag and they just change Frank's size and ultimately it's just beating them up and giving them a ton of health apparently. The other reason it feels like it's just a mod is just it's not balanced. Like the fact that they have a little bit too much health probably. Or it does seem like they kind of shoot themselves in the foot with not giving you options for guns, like you choosing which gun you want to bring or what melee weapon. Because then you could at least debate like, okay, do I want this one? Do I want that one? The fact that they just give you these two just kind of makes me want to, I don't know, just like run up and spam the A button, because really there is no optimal strategy besides that. So, okay, so it is unlocking more. So maybe I should go do all of them. I'll just cut them if they are terrible. Sure. Let's see what you got. Interesting. I wonder what's the story behind this stuff. I might actually go do some research. Oh. The parrot just killed like 5 poodles. So, that was awesome. Here we are. Okay. Sorry if I'm quiet here, but it just seems like every new little mission I do is just the same response. It's like, okay. And I don't even know what to comment. Invisible zombie. All your bombs. Let's go. Let's do it. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not even against just putting this up almost like raw, just editing out the really boring parts. Don't go in and add commentary. Just really like, hey, this is what it is. Just straight up. No indication. Okay. How do I know where the bombs are? Do I just gotta find them? I really doubt there's even a guide out there. I thought about actually doing something with this game since, like I said, there's very little information actually around for this game. So I thought maybe like, hey, should I be that guy? Should I go out and write like a game facts tutorial on how to do all this? Because I have spent the time and I do have footage and all that. I would not be surprised if I was the only one that played Dead Rising Chop Teardrop Drop this year. I don't think that's a growing market. If it was like relevant for some reason, can I leave or is this just gonna stop me? Then I would actually consider doing something like that. Interesting. I guess I never actually came over here in the game. I assume they're in the oh, I see. You're meant to look for the cultists. How do I get over? So, I saw a prompt in the middle here. Okay. Oh, is that just climbing? Oh, there we go. Sure, I got 10 seconds. I'll just take the coaster. In a way, this is probably great. You could just go ride this, spot all the bombs, and then do it the second time around. Man, I'm gonna do some research after this, if at all possible, and actually figure out what's the story behind some of this stuff. Like I said, like, why is Second Amendment its own thing? I think Second Amendment's meant to be more of like the little challenges, and these are like scenarios. So like, I think the skeet shooting with Cletus, I think that's actually in Second Amendment. Okay, just weirdly forced me off my scooter there. Not my scooter, my skateboard. I always wanted to get into skateboarding, and I never did. It's actually really dumb. I did have a skateboard, but I think one of the reasons I didn't, and it's a dumb reason, is I had nowhere to skate. And that's weird because you'd think, like, oh, at least you have a driveway. But my parents' driveway is a giant hill. So there was just like nowhere to skate. I guess I could do it like in a garage. But then you have this issue where it's super confined. And if you like eat it in there, you just basically hit a wall, literally. And now I feel like I'm honestly like too old. Or like there's always felt a little bit of a stereotype associated with that. Oh, do I have to actually go all the way around? I can't get in there. And not necessarily even like this skating stereotype, but I remember back in college, there were just people did not like the people who would like skate to class because they were considered to be like douchey. Very specifically, it was the longboarders, I guess, not necessarily the skaters, just the longboarders. I don't know why that distinction was important or what it came from, but it always seemed like that was just so convenient. Like the idea that you could take a board to class and then it's almost like a miniature bike for getting around. It just seems like it'd be so useful. Or I know like now my car is out of commission for the next week or so. So I have to actually walk to work. Oh, I'm on the skateboard, aren't I? Yeah. And I don't mind that because essentially instead of me going for a run over lunch, I just walk for an hour instead. So it works out pretty well actually. But I just think like, man, I could easily take a skateboard. I could just put it under my desk. It would cut down my time immensely. But again, I feel like I'm not gonna get into it when I'm like 23. I could, but there's just like better use for my time. You in here? Nope. I have to be careful because I can't really kill these guys. So if they block me in, I could very well die. Okay, so where's that last one? Oh, that's glass. It's probably not even the glass, it's probably that little rim. Oh, I know where it is. Okay, come on, come on. Yeah, it's the one up there. Damn it, I have to go all the way around too. Oh, this is going to be so dumb. So dumb. I need to, like, route this. No! No! But yeah, like, even if I were to get into skating now as an adult, I don't even know where I would start. Or, like, I liked it because, as a kid, I could skate to my friend's house, or I could go somewhere. It's like a vehicle of transportation, that's what I liked. And then, if you want to do the tricks and stuff, that can always come later. Like, that's just extra. But now, I don't know what I would do. I'm definitely interested, just for the transportation side, to get to work. That would be perfect, honestly. Like, I don't mind walking that much, but I will admit, it does, instead of a 15-minute drive, it turns into like an hour. And then I do have to shower when I get back home or to work. Which, I mean, my work has showers, that's not an issue. But, yeah, I don't know. I might think about that. I feel like they're semi-expensive though, aren't they? Like, not terribly so to get a skateboard, but I think it's like $100. And it's a investment in a way, you know, it's like buying a bike. I don't know, I just like randomly had that thought where it's something I always wanted to do, but it just never worked out like that. Now, do I have to like, that's it? It just ends? I don't have to like get him out? Hit me with it. Invisible zombie. Let's go. Woo. You can hear it. I don't have sound, but you can see the shadow. I feel like this might have just been a glitch that... Oh, God. It's just a glitch that they turned into this thing. So, you just gotta find it. It's probably in one of the aisles. And it's probably not aggro. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's spooky. Oh, yeah, you can just barely see it. Oh, there's 20 of them. And it seems like they're one hit. Okay. I think it goes without saying that this is not canon. In a way, these little missions like this is actually kind of a cool idea, you know? Again, if you had no other games, I am enjoying my time playing this. Not all of them. That Melee one really sucked. But overall, these little scenarios are kind of cool. It'd be nice if they at least kind of aggroed on you so they would come out of these little spots. But I'm guessing they are meant to stand there and they can only like swing. They can't really walk towards you. Because that would ruin the design, basically, of it. Of course, I'm just gonna go for the lawnmower, right? Let me get those bowling balls. Maybe I can throw those at Joe and see how that works. I just had a thought. This area is not in the game. Like, Chryslips, it's closed off in the actual main game. So, I guess, what was the point? They clearly fully rendered it, and they can make it its own thing. I know they don't have the scoop for the Machete Man. It's like, it could theoretically just two-hit me, and then I just have to do this all over again. Awesome. Well, that was a thing. Rank S. Yep. That long-ass mission, that was literally the best it could have been done according to the game. Great. And please tell me there's not like a hidden one for doing all S's or getting rank S on everything. This very likely might be 2 episodes, because depending on how much I cut this down... Come on. Come on. You know how like when you buy appliances, they always have like really weird features, I guess, for a selling point that you never use? My monitor has one of those, where you can actually put a reticule or aimer on using the monitor. And I might do that just to speed this up if this mission gets to be too hard. This actually does feel very Dead Rising. Just this kind of slow, methodical, trying to beat the time, trying to not waste ammo, creep around. think this is what overtime was kind of meant to be. It's like the resolution on this is so terrible. It's very tough to actually pick it out. There it is. But there's probably guys in that shop. And probably at least one following after me. Awesome. Finally. Finally. It's always hard to tell how long these videos are going to be. Oh wow, this is going to be hard. Just because, like, for me, I'm probably going to cut a lot of that out. Like, that whole thing with the drones, that sucked and took a while, but I'm not going to leave that all in. So I just have to kill Sean. Oh, that's awesome. I never picked up this gun in the actual main game. I don't actually know how these work. I might be screwing myself, like, if they just apply the damage over time and not actually like an explosion. I think I'm in a good spot here. Assuming he's taking damage from these. If not, I can switch to the machine pistol. That should deal with it. But I might have to beat him with hand-to-hand attacks. But, oh, you have to actually shoot him in his head. That's cool. So, like, his... Fuck you. He has a bulletproof vest. And if you shoot him in the vest, bullets don't do any damage. If you ever played the Wii before, a lot of these shakes, if it's not really obvious, like this one, they aren't actually that good at registering. Awesome. So like the football tackle is a good example of one that's terrible, is it doesn't register even though I'm doing the action. And I'm sure on the mic you can actually hear me shaking this thing. Okay, perfect. Last one, I think. 5 clowns. Okay, I have a fire extinguisher. Okay, why? More importantly though, I have the juice, so that should help. And I should use that soon, as soon as I need a heal. It does seem like this would be perfect if they could just make a ball pit. They have all the physics for it. You know, like make the balloons not poppable, and then they just like slowly fill up. I do like these little prompts they added in, like when I'm doing those judo flips, because I think it's just the fact that you can't really dodge them. Like the controls in this game aren't that good, so they have to have stuff like that so you're not screwed as soon as he comes at you. And I think that's it. That's Odd Jobs. Let me go take a quick look. Wasn't there? Oh, there's more. Let's ride my bicycle. Assuming these don't then unlock new mission. And I'm hoping there isn't like hidden ones. I'll look into it to see that if there really is an amazing one, if you get rank S and all of them. I'm probably not gonna do it, but I'll at least acknowledge that in the next episode. I thought that was supposed to be like a goalpost, where like you go through the zombies. So I guess you just get to the end. So it's probably just memorization. Nice. Mannequins were a cool touch. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't think that unlocked another one, so this should be the final one. Oh, I just have to survive 3 minutes. So they can't die, but I'm guessing I can at least stall them. Don't tell me there's fast ones. Finally. These missions are interesting, but honestly, they are stressful. Screw you, new mission. I'm pretty sure it is the last one, but there's nothing actually stopping them from like a whole chain. That's the normal Joe the Cop model, but I haven't actually seen that anywhere. They've only used a zombie version of her. Oh, I have oil. Does that work on them? It does. Oh god. I need to get out. I might die because I can't eat food. Yeah, there we go. It is actually possible to get out that easily in Dead Rising 1. I don't think people know this, but in Dead Rising 1, you aren't really supposed to shake the stick like it shows you. You're supposed to roll the stick. And for some reason, the way it's programmed, that's way better. Come on. Did he always have a key around his neck? Is that... What's the story there? I'm gonna look that up. I feel like that's new. Or it would have relevance. Because do you get a key in the story? You get Carlito's locket. How much health do you have? There you go. It's like that whole thing with Joe is neat, but ultimately this was just go do the butcher fight again. I don't know what the point of that was. It was kind of a dumb... Another one. Okay, sure. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being, because it's just like, another one, another. Whoever wrote Otis's lines in this had a field day with some of his comments. The issue is this oil fades away really quickly. So I need to get him to come. That should be those two. I was really worried I could like not punch that low, and then I would be stuck, just like not being able to kill him until he got back up. Okay, that was neat. New mission. Why not? Just keep adding them. Keep coming. Honestly, I think I'm gonna cut the video there. There's 2 new ones. And I'm probably gonna put this in the next video. I might have more than I realized. I didn't realize it was this like verbose. I thought this was like 5, 10 missions, and then that was it, but it's a whole thing. So thanks for watching. Sorry if this episode's kind of weird. I just figured I'd give it a shot and see what came out of it. I have no idea how this section of the game worked. It seems to be saving, so I think I can turn it off. So I think maybe 2 more episodes, potentially, but we'll see how it works out. Thanks for watching.